Hey guys, welcome back to Dolly Shots. In this video, I'm gonna talk about a serious topic that is related to the Indian film industry, and the topic is nepotism. So, if you wanna know more about this, watch this video till the end. And if you're new to our channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon to get more updates. So let's start the video. Nepotism means the practice among those with the power or influence of having relatives or friends, or especially by giving them jobs. Nepotism is ain't a new phenomenon. For many years, this topic has not been given much relevance or discussion. Recently, it became a hot topic in Indian cinema as well as the world cinema. Audience, especially Indian audience, gets attracted to a particular movie based on the star cast rather than the content of the movie. For example, if there are two movies which are going to release on the same day, movie 1 with the popular stars is better suited word here rather than actor, and the movie 2 with the good content and less popular actors, even though their acting skills are great, here the acting skills is not the parameter that people consider a first choice. So this is changing nowadays though. People will definitely choose movie 1 as it will get more attention everywhere, and thanks to the marketing value of the popular star cast, and eventually that film will be more successful at the box office. The movie 2 will get better critic review and to some extent audience review as well. But still the movie will not be successful as the movie 1. I'm not totally blaming audience, also as the primary objective of the movie is entertainment. So in the case of movie 1, if the leading actor or actress is from the same family, having background of Bollywood, it will definitely catch attention of the audience in no time. Also nowadays, producers or directors tends to focus their primary aim towards how much profit will the film make rather than the reviews or reaction of the critics. So for such film, nepotism will always exist no matter what. After all, it's all about money. In the Malayalam film industry, more than pinpointing nepotism on a wall as a curse, Meeraj Madhav talked about how one needed to fake humility, cooperation and subservience on the sets. The artist also added that he lost out on several opportunities as he came across as a little demanding. While FEFCA, an industry guild, demanded an explanation from Neeraj on the same. Discussions as to whether nepotism really existed in Bollywood are rife on social media. It's quite natural for actors to make a spectacular debut and then fade away from the limelight. That had happened to famous actor Fahadh Faasil. Fahadh began his film career at the age of 19 in his father Faasil's 2002 romantic film Kayyithum Doorathu. Despite this favorable launch, it wasn't easy for him to carve his own identity. The film was a critical and commercial failure. He soon went into a sort of hibernation by moving to the US. He even enrolled for an engineering degree course and dropped out midway and did a philosophy course. He reportedly did some film and acting studies and then came back to Kerala. After return, it took a while for him to come out of his comfort zone and began to choose his roles wisely. Chappakurishu and 22 Female Kottayam were few of his initial films that gave him his own identity in the Malayalam film industry. Now, he is one of the finest actors in Indian cinema. Without any fan clubs and social media pages, the star amazes us with each roles he does. In the case of Mammootty's son, Dulquer Salmaan could have opted for a flashy debut, but his first movie, Second Show, was directed by a debutant and also featured a bunch of newcomers. But the film didn't flick at the box office. If you think acting was in Dulquer's genes, he did make sure to polish it as well before his quiet entry. The business graduate left his job in Dubai and did a 3-month acting course at the Barry John Acting Studio. Slowly and steadily, he began winning people's heart with movies like Ustad Hotel, ABCD, and he came to be addressed as Kunyika, like how his father's fans lovingly addressed him as Mamuka. And since then, there was no looking back. Even though he tasted success with a few, Dulquer had his own share of failures as well. It wasn't really a steady graph. Probably he was trying to establish on his own without his father's name. He soon forayed into Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, and today he has become an actor with a pan-Indian appeal. Just feel it how many outsider superstar which has no godfather or any family background does Telugu film industry has produced in last 10 years. I think no one. If we talk about the top actors of Tollywood, we suddenly imagine Mahesh Babu, India Jr., Allu Arjun, Prabhas, Pawan Kalyan, Ram Charan, and these actors are currently ruling in Tollywood by fan base, movie collection, and almost everything, and we know their family background. Even maximum directors or producers also belong to some big families. Big role is played by audience, they adore them and support them, and it's their choice. After I see the impact of nepotism in Tollywood, I feel respect towards actors like Ravi Teja, Nani, and all who came in industry through merit and struggle and not by nepotism. Considering Collywood, Mollywood, Tollywood, and Sandalwood, many exterior directors, actors, and actresses' sons and daughters have made their footfall in the cinema industry, but the name and the fame earned by them is because of their hard works, accepting failures, and overcoming them in the best possible way. Actors like Vijay, Surya Shivakumar, Karthi Shivakumar, Dulquer Salmaan, Jayam Ravi, Dhanush, Kirti Suresh, Vishal, Gautam Karthik, Shruti Hassan, Silambarasan got entered into the cinema industry because their parents were associated with the same, but all had to endure the bad phase where their movies failed commercially and critically. But later, they made a reality check and came back big with good and sensible movies playing realistic character roles. Also to mention, actors like Arun Vijay, Vikram Prabhu, Sibiraj had a tough time since their movies did not get good results, due to which they could not be consistent in doing movies all time. They waited patiently, and when good scripts and roles came along, they grabbed and got back into the game. Nepotism or not, star kids have always been a part of Bollywood. Some of those who made entry riding on the family names made a quick exit, while others like Alia, Ranbir Kapoor, Varun Dhawan, Kareena Kapoor, Kajol, Hrithik Roshan, Janhvi Kapoor have carved a niche for themselves without depending on their star parents. The question is, should those using their lineage for a foothold in the industry stop pursuing acting as a career, or should the outsiders give up so easily despite having oodles of talent? Nepotism is as common in Hollywood as firing your agent or practicing an award speech in the mirror, but sometimes it leads to incredible things. From vaudeville veterans who shaped their kids into stars to producers and directors who endowed their families with every conceivable talent, some Hollywood families have managed not to earn their spot in the firmament but to improve their legacies generation after generation. Warner Bros., the Coppolas, Smith family, Kardashians, the Fondas, the Barrymore family, the Baldwins, the Waynes, the Douglases, the Sheens are the prime example in Hollywood nepotism. With more star kids polluting the industry, it seems that film industry is soon going to be more a family business rather than a secular world like it used to be back in the early 80s and 90s. The dreams and aspiration of all those who decide to enter the world of cinema amidst this era of nepotism lie in a bleak future. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please like, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get more updates. So this is Suraj signing off. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.